Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to build your very first digital toolbox. I know. The internet can seem like this huge, complicated place, but trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a handful of simple, super powerful tools to help you get around with total confidence. So you ready? Let's get that toolbox filled up. Does this look familiar? That feeling of being a little lost or not even knowing where to begin when you're online? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. It's a super common feeling. But hey, that's exactly what we're here to fix today. You see, the trick is to stop thinking about the internet as this one giant, abstract cloud. It's not. It's really just a collection of tools. And, just like a real toolkit, once you figure out what the hammer does, what the screwdriver does, you can start putting things together. You can find a new recipe, you can connect with family across the country, you can learn pretty much any skill you can dream of.
All right, first tool in our kit. This one is like having the world's biggest library and a television with infinite channels all rolled into one. Let's talk about online video.
So here's the first big idea. Websites like YouTube are so much more than just a place to watch funny cat videos, though they are great for that too. Think of them as massive searchable libraries. They have information and tutorials on literally any topic you can think of, from how to bake bread to, how quantum physics works.
And here's the best part. It's not like old school TV where you just sit and watch. It's interactive. You can like a video, you can leave a comment, you can share it with a friend. If you find a creator you really enjoy, you can subscribe to them and get all their latest updates. And you can even jump in on the action yourself by starting your own channel and uploading your own videos.
This really is the perfect way to think about it. It's a global TV station, but you are the one in charge of the remote control. You decide what's on, when it's on, and whose shows you want to watch. That's a huge, powerful shift.
Okay, next up in our toolbox, let's grab your digital mailbox. This is all about how we talk to each other online, and we're going to look at two main tools here, email and instant chat.
It really is that simple. Email is just electronic mail. The E is for electronic, so instead of a paper envelope and a stamp, you use a service like Gmail or Outlook to send a digital letter to pretty much anyone in the world, and it gets there in seconds. But here's where it gets way more powerful than a regular paper letter. You can attach stuff to your emails. Think about it. You can send photos from your last vacation, a document for work, or even short video clips, all wrapped up in one neat digital package.
So, what's the difference between sending an email and using a chat app like WhatsApp? Well, think of email like sending a proper letter. You write it, you send it, and the other person can read it and reply whenever they have a moment. Messenger apps, though, they're for real-time back-and-forth conversations. Kind of like you're just talking to someone right there in the room.
Okay, so we've got videos and we've got messaging. But what about when you just need to find something out? For that, we need tool number 3, the internet's all-knowing, always-open information desk.
Whoa, okay, take a look at this word. Don't even try to say it out loud, just look at it. It's a monster, right? Looks pretty intimidating.
So, how in the world would you figure out what this ridiculously long word means? I mean, in the old days, you'd have to find a giant, dusty dictionary and start flipping pages. But today, there's a much, much easier way. And this is where our next tool becomes your best friend. You'd use a search engine. Right. Websites like Google or Bing, they're built for one single purpose, to answer your questions. You just ask, and they instantly search through nearly the entire internet to bring you back the best possible answer. And the process could not be easier. It's 2 simple steps. 1, you type the word or question you have, that's sometimes called a search string, into the little box. And 2, you hit enter and get your answer. That's it. Oh, and by the way, Fluxenosity-Hilipilification is just the act of estimating something as being worthless. See? Easy. All right, our last tool today isn't a totally separate website. It's actually a set of features that are already built right into your web browser. You know, the program you use to get on the internet, like Chrome or Safari. Let's just call it your browser's smart memory.
So first up is your history. Your browser basically keeps a running log of every single website you visit. This is so useful when you're trying to find that one page you looked at last week, but you just can't remember its name. A really great way to think about it is that your browser history is like a personal diary of your journey across the internet. It just keeps track of where you've been.
Okay, but what if you find a site you know you'll want to go back to all the time? Like your favorite news website or a blog with amazing recipes? Well, for that, you use a bookmark. It's basically a one-click shortcut that takes you right to that page.
This analogy is just perfect.
A bookmark is the digital version of putting a little sticky note in a book to mark your favorite spot. It's simple, it's effective, and it's always right there when you need it.
And finally, there's something called incognito, or private browsing. When you use this mode, your browser basically pretends it has amnesia. It doesn't save any of your activity to your history.
Yeah, just think of it as secret mode. It's perfect if you're, say, using a friend's computer or maybe shopping for a surprise birthday gift and you don't want to leave any clues behind in the browser's diary.
And just like that, your basic digital toolbox is all put together. Let's do a super quick recap of the essential tools you're now walking away with.
So, these are your absolute essentials. You've got your browser, which is your gateway to the internet. Then there's the search engine, which helps you find anything you can imagine using a simple search string. You have history to remember where you've been, and bookmarks to save your favorite spots so you can get back to them quickly.
So look, the internet is no longer this big, scary, unknown place. Not for you. It's a space full of endless possibilities, and now you have the fundamental tools to go out and explore it. The only real question left is, where are you going to go first? What will you discover?